We shall go on to the end. We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender. And if, which I do not for a moment believe, this island or a large part of it was subjugated and starving, then our empire beyond the seas, armed and guarded by the British fleet, would carry on the struggle until, in God's good time, the new world, with all its power and might, steps forth to the rescue and the liberation of the old.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at this did figure, Winston Churchill, Palm Heroes. So we'll take a look at the box first. I'll zoom in actually. So that's the front of the box, obviously. Side is with his little hat and stick, walking stick. The back is with his top hat, and it comes with a dog, a couple of hats, a pocket watch, bow tie, cigars. Anyway, we'll have a look at that when we get into it. There he is, giving it the V for victory sign. And what's it say on it? It just says, "Oh, just Winston Churchill, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom." Yeah, that's it really. What I'll do, we'll get it open and we'll have a look in. Okay, so let's look at the back, see what the... Okay, Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament sort of thing. It's got a nice background, nice and clear, nice, not pixely like some of them have been in the past, what I've realised. Anyway, move that out of the way. Okay, so we've basically got another bit of front. But I suppose it's how to move his head and all that. Not really interested in that. Alright. Oops. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, let's go through his stuff here first. So he's got a BBC microphone. Oops, drop that in. It's quite nice. Obviously it's old fashioned because it's from probably like the 30s or 40s or whatever. He comes with his top hat. Comes with a walking stick or a cane. Again, very nicely done. Oh, look at that metal as well. A pocket watch. It's really nicely done, man. It's really small though. Alright, make sure I don't lose that. And he comes with just one extra hand, I mean, with his V for victory sign, or whatever you want to call it. His ring on it. What's that? Oh, I think that's his cigarette pouch in it, or something like that. Oh, not cigarette, a cigar pouch, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think that's his cigars, is it? Yeah, that's his cigar. I think they're supposed to be his cigars, but Yeah, I think these are supposed to be his cigars, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that. What else we got here? What's that? Oh, bow tie. His bow tie. What's this hat called again? I can't remember. Quite nicely done as well. And I think that's it, just his head, extra head. Oh, for his cigar, if you want him smoking a cigar. So there's a hole in his mouth. But where's the cigar then? Maybe it must be in there somewhere. There's the figure itself anyway. It's very smart. So the coat's on poppers. Oh, look at that. And so is his waistcoat is on poppers as well. And his white shirt, I think, is Velcro, but I'm not going to touch that because I think I'll be leaving that. Very nice. I guess there'll be cigars in there. Yeah, there you go. Oh, he's got a pair in this bag. He's got a pair of glasses, 2 cigars, 1 half burnt and 1 full cigar, and a load of extra buttons. Oh, that's nothing. That's his head. I think that's it. Just want to make sure because sometimes you get really small bits, don't you? No, that's it. Okay, and then you got his dog, his British bulldog with a dog chain as well, metal. And his alternative jacket, which is on poppers again. There you go, dead on inside it. That's it, guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go get him set up how I want him. I'm not sure how I actually want him yet, but I'm going to have a little play with him sort of thing and get him done how I like him, and I'll be back to show you what I've done with him sort of thing. I might even just like leave him out with the coat on, I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, I'll be back soon. Okay, I'm halfway through putting his bits on and all that. I just wanted to go through his articulation and stuff, but first I just want to mention the glasses are really kind of tricky to put on, but you can get them on the end, as you can see there. They are on. And that cigar, if you drop it, you're in trouble because it's so small. I mean, I actually did drop it and I kind of got away with it, luckily. My floor is brown as well, so and the cigarette's brown, the cigar's brown. And the pockets, there aren't real pockets, they just stop. That watch can't go in any more than what you can see there. Same with that side. They're just little kind of, they're not real pockets. And what else? I suppose his trousers are a bit creased, but that's just probably because it's an old figure, really. I think I've probably been sitting on I think this came out a couple of years back, if I'm right. So I'll just go over his articulation quickly. So his head falls off easy. You know, man, everything just fell off. His head really comes off really easily. Lucky all that fell down there and not onto the floor then, isn't it? So anyway, he kind of, you know, he looks down that much, and he looks up without his head come off, about straight really. A little bit aside, but like I say, any movement really, and his head wants to come off for some reason. You don't have to heat his head up though to get his head off, which is, I suppose, good in a way. It comes off, I think, a little bit too easily actually, but anyway. So his head's not brilliant movement. That's pretty good though, articulation wise. You can lift him right up. I'm not sure if he's got like any Yeah, I think he has. I think he's got some kind of butterfly joints on his shoulders and that. Anyway, so he's like that. His hands are quite hard to get off. You're going to have to heat them up, which I haven't done. Let me just give it another pull. Yeah, they're too hard. You don't want to do that. They might break. So his hands you want to kind of use a hairdryer on probably. And his legs, they go up like that. No socks, which is a bit like, you thought they'd have some black socks or some kind of something there. Not that it really matters when you're standing up, but. And his foot articulation is, you've got loads of it really, and more than you're going to need. And I think that spins around as well, so you can kind of, you know what I mean. It's funny with this figure though, is either they don't, his hands are really hard to get off, and his feet and head come off too easily almost. And his, like I say, his jeans trousers are pretty creased up where they've been sitting in the box awkwardly. I mean, I would probably take him off and try and iron them, but I can't really be asked, to be honest. I was hoping I could just kind of get them back to where they were by squeezing them, like, but it just goes back. It's not too bad anyway. Okay, so what else? So yeah, he's sitting, not really, his clothes kind of hinders his waist movement sort of thing. Anyway, I'm going to carry on putting all these bits back on. I have to start again really, but never mind. Okay, here he is all suited up sort of thing. With his British Bulldog, his microphone, and his cane. Cigarette in his mouth, it's not cigarette, cigar in his mouth. Glasses on. And giving the V for victory in his right hand. That's how I'm going to have him. So it's a pretty good figure. My only real complaint, it feels like the trousers are a little bit too short, but maybe they just need pulling down a bit more. And they were a bit creased coming out of the box, but I think that would be just mine, wouldn't it? Apart from that, pretty cool figure really. So here he is with his arch enemy, Adolf Hitler. I did do a video on the Hitler figure, but he got taken down by YouTube. They basically said they didn't like me taking the piss out of him. So I had to kind of re-upload it anyway, without all the jokes in it. Anyway guys, I think that's about it for this one. I'll give you a little zoom in, shall I? The well done figures, both of them really. Laters.
Who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think we're on the run? We are the boys who will stop your little game. We are the boys who will make you think again. 'Cause who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done?